Hey guys, good to have you all back, and maybe you're new to my channel. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Margaret. I'm from the Netherlands. I do paper crafting, junk journal making, vintage treasure hunting, all sorts. This is actually a perfect time for you to join in because same as last year, I'm doing a mini series called My Top 5 Favorite Projects of the Past Year. So if you watch all 5 of them, you get a really good feel and sense of what my paper crafting is all about, what my channel is all about. So I'm hoping you'll stick around. So we are counting down my 5 favorite projects that I've done over the past 12 months. So I asked you guys to participate, and a lot of you guys did. You told me your favorites of this year here on YouTube, Instagram, through my email. And guess what? These 3 guys won. This is Gunter, Gretchen, Gunter B. And I totally agree with you guys. But these are in a league of their own. Yeah, I cannot do a Gunter in one project, in 1 hour, not even in 5, guys. So I agree with you, but they're not participating. They're going to go in the Hall of Fame and will be admired for years and years. What am I doing? I want to do projects that are manageable within one video in an hour, and also that all of you, almost all of you, can participate in, because that's what I love. I love if you guys can craft along with me. Yeah, so we're doing smaller projects in the top 5. So we're starting with number 5. At number 5, I've already cheated, guys, because in this project I will do 3 of my favorite things to do, which is collaging, a sort of a masterboard collage, making tickets, making labels. I still had the original ones that I did. I did not use them because I just love them so much. So we're making faux ticket label thingies. Faux ticket label thingies. Now, I'm going to make them again, but a little bit different. These are very lovely with the sort of bright primary colors. I really like them, but the ones that I want to make now are going to be more vintagey / grungy. So I'm hoping you will enjoy those as well. So this is at number 5. Let me show you the supplies that I'm using for today's project. I actually wanted to do this project at my meet and greet, and I started it and we had so much fun. We had a laugh because, you know, it was live and in person, but I did not get the chance to finish it because we were just chatting away. So I've used this paper at my meet and greet. This is from Craft Consortium. It's called Vintage Emporium. I absolutely love it, and I don't feel guilty using a page of it. Last time I used Less Love scrapbook paper. By all means, guys, do that because you're basically gonna see a little bit of it. Why do I not mind using some of these? Because there are 3 sort of copies of each in them. So if I take one out, I have 2 left, and yes, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and I won't feel guilty. So you need a piece of scrapbook paper that is at least 12 inches long. Yes, and 1.5 inch wide. So take out scraps. Yeah. For the second layer, I am going to make sort of a collage on here. For this, I need a base. I've taken out a book page from a gardening book with glossy paper that I'll probably never use, and I'm going to cover this with scraps. Now I've taken out neutral scraps, guys, just pieces of book page with lined paper, graph paper. It can have a bit of text. That's okay. Some text, some numbers, some lines, some grid, but don't take, well, I wouldn't take out the digitals with lovely colors on them and such. Yeah. For decorating, I am not going to stray a lot from the original. I'll probably get out some postage stamps, some hole reinforcers, some labels and such, maybe some rub-ons. I do not know for sure, but for decorating, I'm going to do bits and bobs. Yeah. Now for the tools, let me show you. Lots of tools on my desk, guys. Don't be worried. Most of these are alternatives for something else. For cutting, I'm going to use this trimmer from Mr. Tim Holtz because this also is a scoreboard. You actually don't need a scoreboard, guys. Just handy to have, but you really don't need it. So I'm going to use a paper trimmer, but by all means use scissors or a ruler and a knife because you need to do a little bit of measuring. So a ruler and a knife is the basics. Now for glue, use either glue stick or art glitter glue. No worries. Now let me take this out. For punching sort of the corners and the holes, I am going to use this tool. This is sort of a single perforator thingy. Yeah, if you don't have this, maybe have a crocodile, also punches holes, or another device that punches holes. If you don't have either of these, you probably have this in your office. Yes, that punches the double holes. Use this, guys, use this. Now for sort of the line, the perforated line here, so that you can rip them off. I'll probably use this from Mr. Tim Holt's Tonic Studios. I've shown this in my meet and greet and everybody bought one. You can make the sort of perforation line so that you can rip them off. But you can also, and that's what I did in last video, use this. This is actually made for sewing, for pattern thingies. I'm not a seamstress, guys. I don't know what it's called. A radarwieltje in Dutch. You can also punch holes manually with your pokey tool, or just, you know, draw them on, because you're probably not even gonna rip them up. Well, I didn't. So yeah, what you need is a ruler and a knife, glue, something that will punch this or this and this. So not a lot. I want to do some distressing this time because I want to make them look really vintagey. So I have my distressing tool, also not necessary. And I want to do some inking. Rather dark, ground espresso. Yeah? I will do some stamping, but I don't know which stamp set I am taking out yet. Probably eccentric, because, you know, we love that one. So take out papers, ruler, knife, glue. That's it. Let's get started. Okay, guys, for the bases, I am using the piece that I attempted to use before, and I've taken out another one. It's just yummy. I know. I have 2 more, so I can sleep. Take out your piece of scrapbook paper. If you have a paper trimmer, or otherwise a ruler and a knife. Now, the first strip, the base strip, I am going to make 1.5 inches. If you're working in centimeters, love, make them as wide as you want them. Yes, the real measuring will start when we put on the second layer. So if you want to have wider tickets, make them wider or smaller. I wouldn't make them too small. I'm going to keep using this size because I really like this size. So I want to make strippies of 1.5 inches. Last time I used the previous paper trimmer from Mr. Holtz. I did not enjoy that one. However, I do really enjoy this one. So a strippy, I'm going to make 4. I'm going to use the same paper because I want to use this side, but also the other side. That is a lovely piece. That is a lovely piece. Another strip of 1.5 inch. Yep. There we go. And then I'm going to use this one. Oh, look at the numbers. Oh, I love the numbers. I'm not going to cut from that side. Probably use that in a different project. Oh, the numbers. Yes. I know a couple of you guys that came to the meet and greet also picked up this paper pad. Good for you guys, because it's really, really good. It's a really good one. I really like it. Yeah. Okay. I'm making 4 strippies. There we go. Oh, let's do the scoring. Okay, so I need to take this out. I am demoing this again. And I'm going to put this one in. Unfortunately, I cannot keep both of them in at the same time. Because, is it in? They will be in the way. Design flaw. Well, not really. It would have been convenient. Okay, I am scoring, guys. Not necessary at all. I want to divide this piece of scrapbook paper in 4 sections. So they're going to be 3 inches. Because guess what? Am I in frame? Because this device is huge. Score it at 3 inches. So, score. Last time I did the zigzag. Not necessary. I don't even know why I did this. Again. I cannot see where it is. I cannot even see where it is. So at 3 again. And line it up with 3. So we have 4 equal parts of 3 inches. If you don't have a scoreboard, guys, just measure it and fold it. Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to do this with all of them. And actually what I am doing is taking out my scoreboard. For some reason, this works better for me. I'm gonna score at 3. I'm gonna score at 3. And then I'm gonna score in the middle again. At 3. So take out your scoreboard or mark it. 3, 6, 9. Yeah? We need 4. So all of them are scored and folded a little bit. Now take out your device that punches a hole. Yeah? So crocodile, perforator, what have you. I'm going to start with the corners. I'm taking off sort of a part of the corner. Now what I'm doing, I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. Not half of it, not a small like part, not like a quarter, but a little bit more. So 3/4 of the way, yeah? And do this on all 4 corners. Try to make them a little bit equal to one another. That'll be lovely. That'll be lovely. There you go. And the last one. Yeah? But we also need to do them in the middle. Here. So line the fold up with the middle of your hole punch. Yes. I'm going to put it in sort of 3/4 of the way. A little bit over half of it. And then you punch it. On both sides, yeah. There you go. And on the other side. Now I've used 2 designs of this scrapbook paper. I'm going to flip them. So I basically have 4 designs. Yeah, because this is double-sided. If you only have single-sided, just use single-sided, guys. See? On the corners, here in the center, what you also could do in instead of putting them at the ends, do one in the middle. That's also really, really cute. Can I show you what such a ticket would look like? I don't have any at hand. Well, I have a gazillion, I can tell you that. But where? Are there any in here? They're not. I'm gonna show you later, guys. I'm gonna get some out. So punch all your small little corners and sort of holes in the middle. Yeah. Punched all of them. This was the ticket that I was talking about, guys, with the sort of the hole in the middle. You could also do this if you want to. I prefer this shape. Now, before I do the inking, I want to do sort of the perforated line. I'm going to use all 4 methods. Yeah, I'm going to use all 4 of them. However, I do need a ruler because I cannot draw a line straight for the life of me. Yes, I'm going to line this up, take out this device. Yeah, this will actually make a almost invisible perforated line. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do this. So you will probably not even see it, but it is very easy now to rip off. I'm going to do the whole thing with this. Then I'm going to use this device, used for patterns and sewing. Other way around, love. Do not do it like so, because the holes will not land where you made them previously. Well, probably not. So do apply some pressure. Then we have this one. Yeah, and with this one, I'm just gonna sort of make small marks. This is probably this looks the nicest, but it's the most work. Well, almost. So you make sort of perforated line like so, and then you can also do this. I'm again taking out my ruler because I really want to punch straight. Just make small holes. See? This is with your pokey tool, or a big needle. This is just with a marker. This is with the roly thingy, and with the Tim Holtz one. It is on here. I can tell you, it is on here, but it's barely visible. So for the vintagey looking ones, I will probably not use this. What am I using? I think I'm gonna go for this. Is the most work, but I really like the look of this. So I'm going to do this with all the lines. Am I? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So I'll be right back. Now, before I ink them, I want to try and distress them a little bit. So I have this tool. You don't need this tool, guys. Be careful not to do it on the edges. Otherwise, well, you could. But I'm just avoiding the circle cutout thingies. I just want to rough them up a little bit. Just make them look a little bit more aged, if at all possible. Yes, also on the tops. Oh, careful, love. Just make them look a little aged. If you don't have this tool, that's quite all right. Take out some scissors, guys. These are baby scissors. And do this. See? Works just as well. Maybe even better. Maybe even better. So I'm going to rough them up, all of them. And then I'm going to ink them. And I've chosen ground espresso because I want them to be nice and dark and a little bit grungy looking. I did not do the last part here, did I? No. There we go. Ooh, it's already ripping because I used the Tim Holtz thingy and then my own pokey tool. So careful with this one. They will rip. Well, I will use these individually then later on. A little bit on these holes. There we go. And I'm going to try to do this. Careful, love, because they will break. And here we go. And last one. Yeah. Now, if you want to, you can also do the other side. I am not decorating the other side, but by all means, decorate the other side as well. But at least sort of ink them if you want to use them individually or as another piece. You could also later on in a journal cut one off and make it into a belly band if you want to. So I'm going to be distressing and I'm going to be inking a lot. They're all distressed and inked and grungy and lovely. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to make the second layer. I'm going to, if you've seen this video, I'm going to make them a little bit different than last time. Because last time I thought I had a brilliant idea to draw lines so I could see where I put what. I am not even going to bother with this. Now, guys, this, as you can tell, is a little bit shorter than the original one. So this is 11.5. That's okay because we need to make them shorter. I'm going to make strips. The size that we want them. Now, what size do we want? We made, let's take this one out. We made these 1.5 inches by 12. I want them to be 1/4 of an inch smaller than the original one, which means I'm going to make a strip of 1.25 inch. I'm going to take the other side. 1.25 inch, which is, have it straight, love, have it straight. Which is over here. Oh, no, now I need to take this one out again and the other one in. Yes, it's a good cutter, but if you're going to use it as a trimmer and a, what's it call it? A scoreboard and a cutter, it will take some use to. Yes. So 1.25 inch strip piece. Yeah. So this will be sort of the width. Yeah? Perfect. Perfect. Now I'm not going to make individual cuts of 2 3/4 inches because we need to make them a 1/4 of an inch smaller than this one. I am just going to collage on this strip. So I need 4 strippies, and then I'm going to make collages with the papers. Now the papers will sort of overhang on it. Yeah? So I'm going to do collage on here. I'm going to do it on camera, guys. And then I'm going to trim them later when they're finished. So 4 strippies of, well, almost 12 inches by 1 1/4. So of my strippies, I have a glue page from the same book and neutral scraps, guys. Yes, just, you know, old book pages and some numbers, some letters, some magazines, what have you. Oh, isn't this lovely? Yeah, I'm absolutely going to use this. I'm just taking out a ruler. And I'm just going to collage on here, guys. Now, while I'm collaging, let's have a lovely chat because I got a couple of questions. I made the paper packs for the, will that work? Well, it does. For the meet and greet, and yes, there are a couple of left, and yes, Marloes has them in the shop, guys. I'm going to link them below. Unfortunately, the ultimate one, the big one, it sold out immediately. I will make more in future, I promise. Next year I will make more. So if you are still interested in one of these packs, it's linked below. So if you're in Europe, for now it's just Europe, I'm sorry. Oh, that is fantastic. Absolutely love it. Yes, well, you can pick one up. You can pick one up. Do you know what this reminds me of? Another project that I wanted to have in the in the top 5. The collage strips, the collage style strips from Mr. Holtz. Yeah. Reminds me of that. But I'm going to make them with neutral papers. Just some strippies. I will rip this like so. Piece of ledger. Sure. Going to have several pieces on here. Oh yeah. Like so. Oh yes, I'm going to do it like so. Why not? You don't have to go straight down, lovies. You can also do this. Yeah. No worries. No worries. Just a lovely collage. I had one of these on the other one. I can remember somewhere. Oh, look at this piece here. Oh, that is cool. Upside down, upside down. Doesn't really matter. Use up your book pages and your scraps and such. Do you want some numbers? What sort of a question is that? Do you want some numbers? Let me think about it for a second. Yeah. Do we need something underneath? A little bit of very old magazine pages. Yep. So actually, sort of 4 projects. Collage, strips, tickets, labels. Where were the numbers? Numbers were here. Yeah. Fantastic. What else do we have? Well, we have loads. Oh, some coffee dyed paper. Just a piece of coffee dye. Oh, sorry, I had to smell it. I always have to smell it. Smells so nice. Yes, I do not enjoy making coffee dyed paper, guys. I don't know what it is. Just, you know, I just don't enjoy it. Another piece of music paper. I'm just gonna rip a piece. Random. Well, sort of random. Yes. More numbers. I really like this piece. Can I take a piece off? Probably can. And use it again. I need to trim it anyway. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Needs to have something underneath. But what? Ledger. Oh. Cool, right? Yes, very cool. I know. So, a small piece of ledger here. My silver frame. There we go. What do we have? This one. Oh, that's too small now. Well, it's glue stick, so we can do this. No worries. Oh, it doesn't look right. So what are we doing then? This. Just gonna do this. Oh, I love this edge. That looks really cool. Yes. What else do we have? Yeah, just a piece of this, and then I'm gonna cover it with, where was the strippy? This one. Does that look nice? It will. It will look nice. There we go. Must be on here, so I'm just sort of gauging where the strip is now, because I cannot find it anymore. Great. Yes, everything is on. All aboard. All aboard. Take out your paper trimmer for this, lovies. I'm just going to use scissors for now. But the individual pieces I will cut with my trimmer. But for this, I really need to let them dry for a bit. It's just lovely. Oh, we're weird people, right? Normal people would be like, what you doing with this old paper? Well, we love old paper. Well, I do. But I'm guessing if you're still watching, you do as well. Look. Great, right? More glue. More glue. So, here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to do 3 more. Yes, let them dry. And I'll be right back. My strippies are done. Love them. Could look at them for hours. Okay, guys. I'm going to make, well, smaller strips, yeah? They're already the right width. Yes, so 1 1/4. Now they need to be 2 3/4 of an inch. Because I wanted to make them smaller than the sort of original ticket. Yeah? I already know I'm going to lose a little bit from the bottom because I think the tiniest bit taller. I think so, but I do not know for sure. So I really don't want to lose any of this. So I'm going to start here with 2 3/4. Now, I'm going to do this upside down for 2 reasons. Reason one is it's just more fun. It's just more fun to see how it looks when you cut it. Yeah. Also, I think because this old paper and layered, cutting with the sort of smooth side on the top works much better. Well, it does for me. It does for me. So, 2 3/4. There we go. Mind frame, because this is a huge device. Yes, 2 3/4. I'm not gonna watch it. No, 2 3/4. Another one. That's 2. This is 3. Yes, and then this is the last one. And I already knew. Oh, we're gonna lose a lot of it even. Well, that's okay. What are we going to lose? This. I'm gonna throw it out. No, it's lovely bits and bobs. Okay, we have this one. This one. They're so cool. This one. And this one. Fantastic. I'm going to do this with, of course, all of them. I do not want to lose this. I'm probably going to lose this. So it's so cool. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and of this we're going to lose a tiny bit. 4. You can make this into, with a stamp something on, make this into a lovely bits and bobs. Yeah? So more of these. So I'm going to do all of them. Well, 2 more. And then we also need to make the sort of corners on these. So I'm not going to fold them and snip in the middle. I'm just going to take off the corners with the same tool, and preferably sort of the same size. Yeah. So I did this 3/4. Is that close enough? Yeah. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and the last one, 4. Let's just see how this will look, because we're going to ink it and then we're going to glue it on. Like so. Very cool. So I'm going to do this with all of them. I don't think I'm going to distress them, because it's layers of paper glued on top of each other. Oh, look at that number here. It's just the coolest piece. So I'm not going to distress it with my distresser. However, I will ink all around them. So cut all of them 1 1/4 by 2 3/4. Snip off the corners, guys, just like so. Yes, and ink all around them. Yeah, be right back. My strips are done. My tickets are done. Distressed all around them. Just going to glue them on. Now, some of them were sort of portrait and some were more landscape with the collaging. So I've put the couple that were more landscape together. I'm just going to put them all on this strippy. I'm using art glitter glue for this, guys. Mainly because I just really don't want to take out another glue page. I'm just going to glue them on, leaving a little bit of room everywhere. Hopefully sort of spaced evenly. There you go. Now you can, if you want to, just do some faux stitching. Yeah, take out your marker and then do some faux stitching all around. That would be lovely. I think it would be lovely. But I'm not going to. There we go. With every step, I could say, you could be done. Because they're already really lovely. But I obviously want to decorate some more. Yeah. So glue them all on. I'm not going to do all of them, of course. And these are going to go more portrait. So I did not take that into consideration when I did the collaging. But that's quite alright, guys. It is a background. And use it as such. It's just a background. Because we are going to need a focal point in the form of probably a poster stamp, or maybe you have some small fuzzy cuts. That would also work. I'm so happy with my new art glitter glue. Yes, works so much better. This upside down. Let's do it this way. There we go. Yeah. So I'm going to do all of them. Yeah. And then I'm going to take out bits and bobs. Stamps, small tickets, small labels, poster stamps, rub-ons. I don't know. Let me get some. I have some bits and some bobs. I have some poster stamps, some lovely labels. These are Days Gone By. And hole reinforcers. I just put them on sort of a tray. To see what we can find. Okay, I'm going to start with this one. This is the only one that I want to sort of decorate landscape. Yeah. And with the hole reinforcers, what I actually want to do, that's what I also did on these ones, is find something interesting on the label itself. Like a number 5 here or a number 6 here. I mostly did this with numbers or just pointing towards something that I thought was interesting. See another number there, another number there. So that's what I'm hoping to find. Well, there's a pretty number here. So I'm going to do this number. I'm going to pick a number here. And oh, there's also a number there, but let's just see. Or a big 7. A big 7. I'm just gonna take out a random post stamp. This is a Dutch one. I think this is Emma, but I do not know for sure. And a lovely label. Just gonna make a mini collage, and then I need a something. Do you want to do it in sort of the same color scheme? Yeah, sure. I think I want to have another one on here just as sort of a something. And then we can also do some stamping, guys. Yeah, okay. Tweezers, because small stuff. Am I zoomed in enough? I'm going to zoom you guys in. There you go. Do we need some inking? I think so. Taking out ground espresso again. Just a little bit of inking. There we go. I'm going to put it over 12 and 40. Yep. A lovely poster stamp. Top of this one. We're going to do it like so or like so. I really like the idea of something sticking out. There we go. Yes. Do I want it stick out of the... No, I'm not going to have it stick out outside of the middle layer. I think I want to have it just like so. You could stamp on it if you wanted to. This is actually her... I think this is her mother. So I'm going to do another one of those. Pointy thing or something round. Around 800. Also, I'm going to cover up the Rotterdam, so I'm not going to do this. No, no. So I'm going to do an upside down number. Are you? No. Let's find a lovely label. There are a couple of things on here that I really don't want to cover up. This says to be continued. Just, you know, I just think it's funny. And this says Rotterdam, and this has numbers. So I'm just going to put these two on. Maybe I'm going to add one of the whole reinforcers, but I honestly don't know where yet. Not upside down, just this way. And the lovely Juliana. Do we need a thing? If so, what? Oh yeah, I'm just going to put this here. A little bit of inking. Putting more ink on my fingers than on the actual piece of paper. It is sticking out, but that's okay. Yep. I'm going to finish this one, guys. Do we want more green? I'm just going to do all of them green. Well, oh yes, that's a fantastic number. So it needs a thing. I'm gonna have this here for sure. Then the postage stamp, and well, there's already a 7.5 on here, so no numbers. Uh-oh, do I have something without numbers? Yes, I have this one. Or do we want it here, here, and then yes, so I'm going to put this one on first. And then this one. You have your tweezers out, love. I know. They're there. Okay, over the number 45. Thank you. And then, oh yes, just here. Not upside down. Fantastic. Last one, not a Juliana, not a green one. Completely different green, love. Let's see, do you have more green stamps? Well, probably the answer to that is yes. That is a little bit more in this sort of greenish color. And that's another one of these numbers. I have lots of these numbers, which is a good thing. That is sort of in the same color. Yes, but we can add a big number now. I love this one. Let's see, can we add? Oh, they're so close together. I do not like the close togetherness of this. So I'm going to put it over 1936, but it will, oh, just about fits. The holes in them. Yes. So, oh, 26.5. Oh yeah, that is a cool number. So I'm going to put this here. Put this there, I guess. And then this. On the bottom. Do you want this big of a label? I'm not going to do the yellow. No, small one, small one. I am going to decorate them all in the same way, guys. But that will take me a while. And I also want to do some stamping afterwards. And some splatter stamping. 26.5. There you go. Are we doing this one? Yeah. Do not cover up the number 7. That will be blasphemy. Covering up a number 7. Are you insane? Oh! Do we love them? I already love them. Yes, like them a lot. Okay, guys, I'm going to do all of these as well. With the postage stamps and the small labels and such. And hole reinforcers. And then I want to finish it with a little bit of stamping and more distressing. Are we done? Well, we could be. But you know me, I do not know when to stop. So I'm gonna see if I have a couple of spaces that I can perhaps stamp a little something on, like here. I've taken out field notes and eccentrics. Let's see. I think I want to have a piece of this stamp that says check number. Just check number, not the rest. Is it on? It is on. Should put a piece of paper there, right? No, it worked. I think it worked a little bit more. Tiny bit, tiny bit. Check number, please. Oh yeah, stamp on your mat. Why don't you? You have a wet wipe. It needs a bit of alcohol, then it will be gone. Have something underneath, love. Yes, there you go. Piece of paper underneath. Okay, so we have something there. What else? Maybe a small something here. Yeah. That's the lid, love. There's no ink in there. Well, there shouldn't be any ink in there. Probably is. Yep, this here, this here. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything there, but this can hold tiny stars, of course. Yes. Done. Are you sure? Because now this one feels so left out. So left out. Maybe just a small piece of this. Rep department. Rep department. Order number? No. Do. There's a little bit on here. Can already tell. Yeah, see? Please stay. Do not fall off. There you go. Uh-oh. Also upside down. Worked. Worked. What are we doing here? Well, there's a pointy thing here, so it needs something that says claim check. Cool. Yeah, this is lots of room for something level 95. Yeah. How about here? Don't know. Don't actually know. Maybe something there. But what? No, number. Yes, lovely number. That'll work. And then here. I think I'm gonna do something with the stars again. Two of them. Well, 1.5. 1.5 stars. Well, if that's your rating, 1.5 stars, you need to try better. You need to try better. I think I want to repeat this number because it's just a lovely size. So, numbers here. Circle thingy there. Because circle, circle, circle. How about here? Stars. Stars. And, oh, we can do something bigger here, can we not? The claim check. Yep. And there we go. Did we have all of them? No, no, no. There's one left. One left. Big piece here. Type slide. Fits perfectly. I'm telling you guys, eccentric. That is the one. For sure. But I'm guessing you all have it. Well, everyone that came to my meet and greet already had it. So, good job, guys. Good job. Ooh, that's one that already has lots on. Can I have a bold number over the text? Yep. Something here. I'll put the circle there with the numbers. Yes. How about this? Well, just a number on the bottom because it's pointing towards something. Yeah. Okay. Everything done? Well, for the stamping, but not for the splattering. I'm taking out my favorite splatter stamp, this one, and frayed burlap for a little bit of splattering. Finishing touches. Splatter stamp, not necessary at all, guys. No, but you know, I just love my splatter stamp. I'm gonna have some on here and there. Yep, next one. There. There we go. On the bottom. Bit over here. Bit over here. Yes. And the last one, just random. I really need to clean this. Of course you do, love. It looks horrible. Done. Done? Done. I think we are. Guys, let's go look at the end result. Well, now, let's have a look. I'm going to get them up close, guys. Yes. Just cute. What I did every postage stamp here in blue. Yes, and then with a label sort of bluish, and also the home reinforcers in all the same colors. Like the stamping. Oh, yes. They're just so cute. This was blue. Did we do this on camera? I cannot even remember anymore. No, we did the green one. Then I have this one, and with this I altered with the colors. I used all brown postage stamps, but I started with this label. It had sort of a ochre yellow color, so I used this around the 712. But then I did this one in a different color, and I was like, uh-oh, now I did a different color. So then I alternated it back again. I put this on the 25, covered up his eye, but that's quite all right. And again, repeated the darker brown on the bottom, putting a circle over the 5 cents. I really like to put something over numbers and such. Well, this one we did on camera. This one is the only one that is really landscape. Yes, lots of queens on here. Yeah, cool. And then the last one, sort of purplish with orange. I really like the color combination. Yes, I ran out of small labels from Michelle at the Junk Journal Studio, so I just rummaged through some of my small boxes and I came up with these. I don't even know where I got these. It's from die cuts from years ago. Over the J. This one, and now this says post. Post, claim check. Look at the half number here. I just, it's the small details. It's the small details. Guys, that's it for today. Let me show you the ones that I made in the video that was sort of the inspiration for this. Where I made, see, the brighter colored ones. And these are the more muted colors, more fall, and this was more summer. I like both equally. I really like those. Now, probably going to get some questions. What do you use them for? Well, I don't use them at all because I love them way too much. But you can rip this, guys, and use it as a label ticket thingy if you want to. Or keep it as is and then put it on the side of a page or as a belly band. Or, you just enjoy making them like I do. Guys, I'll be back again. What day is it? Friday with number 4. If you have any guesses, please put them below in the comments. I am putting the top 5 for this year in the playlist of the top 5 last year. I'm just gonna have my end of year top lists all together. Yeah. Also listing below, guys, if you're interested in the paper packs that I made for the meet and greet. So I'm going to list those below as well. Other than that, I will see you this Friday. Until then, bye guys.